Hello, and welcome to Dolphin's Dive, the weekly strategically minded Handelabra stream hosted by Dolphin. Handelabra believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against those goals are not welcome and will not be tolerated. You can follow us at Handelabra Games on Twitch and Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You can follow me personally at Dolphin No Digits on Twitch and YouTube, and Dolphin with Digits 21 on Twitter. Sentinels Multiverse, Bottom of the Knife, One Deck Dungeon, Aeon's End, and Spirit Island are all available on Steam, iOS, and Android devices, and you can find more information on those games at Handelabra.com. At Dolphin No Digits. Wonder if there is actually a username for that. Be kind of interesting. Okay. So it's the monthly OblivAeon match, and I thought I would just take a page out of John's book, just hit random until I get 4, like this, and just roll with it. I mean, I kind of always do this, but I'm also gonna random whenever a hero in-cap comes out. It looks like we have OblivAeon with Omnitron-U, Supply and Demand Benchmark, KNYFE, and Voidguard Writhe. Pretty solid team. In Nexus of the Void, Dok'Thorath Capital, The Block, Madame Meyer's Fantastical Festival of Conundrums and Curiosities, and Tomb of Anubis. Do you want to set up the bet? Set up the bet! Set up the bet, John! Let's make a prediction. Am I going to win this or not? I would set it up myself, except I've not actually done that, even on my own channel. So, it's up to John to do the thing. So I'm gonna have to wait a little bit and stall. So, how are we all tonight? Predictions started. There it is. See, I can't participate in this because I'm a moderator. But the prediction is, will Lude defeat OblivAeon? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Yeah, with 3 asterisks, or no with 3 asterisks. Submissions closing in 30 seconds. Get your votes in now. All of you. All dozens of you. There are dozens of us. Dozens! Currently sitting at a fat 0 versus 0. Hello, Seamus, and welcome. So, no one voted. Seamus also can't vote either. Seems like Handelabra Games is a bigger stream, or Handelabra Live is a bigger stream than Dolphin's Dive. Weird. Weird. Kind of makes sense, but weird. All right, let's go. All lives are flickering sparks. I will remove those sparks. All safety functions overridden. Unity banter program. Would you like to play a game? Everyone's watching a hockey game. Maybe, maybe not. Hey, look, we got the Red Menace right here. We have the Everyman. Potentially there. First time dealt damage, deal the source of that damage. And every turn deals each non-villain target damage. Cool. Alright, cool. I don't normally read these cards out, because normally it doesn't matter. Because sometimes one of these gets incapped, but Omnitron-U has Gaussian, Coil Blaster, Reactive Plating, Subroutine, Singularity, and Slip Through Time. Benchmark Supply and Demand has Deployment Actuation, Flyby, Microfabricator, and Tactical Communicator. KNYFE has Energy Burn, For the Greater Good, Overdo It, and Wrecking Uppercut. And Voidguard Writhe has Cloak Projector, Distorted Perception, Lives of the Shadows, and Somber Tinker. Hello, DF, and welcome. We have Nixius here. We also have a cat emote. Oh, it's pirates. It's Demona. Hi, Demona. I miss Pirate. I also could sit in Pirate's stream sometimes, but I never do because I'm weird. I should sit in on her stream sometimes, huh? I think she usually streams when I'm busy though. So, we have Magma's Rage already. Cool. So is this the one that they played that card? Is it the one that if there are 3 environment cards, if there are 3 cards in the environment trash, flip this card. Otherwise, play an environment card and add a devastation token. Okay. And then the flip side is what? 3 cards in play? No. I don't know what these shields are, apparently. At the end of OblivAeon's turn, each target deals itself 1/1. If no hero targets take damage, add 4 devastation tokens. If at least 4 hero targets take damage this way, remove this card from the game. Okay. So it actually could go flip and remove itself at the start on the same turn, it looks like. Yeah, because flip and then it's there. The annoying thing is damage actually has to be dealt this way. So we can't reduce the damage by 1 on anyone. Which means that the Shadow Cloak is bad for that, right? Or is it +1? No, it's okay, no, it's fine, because it's self-damage, so it's +1, -1. But certainly something like the armor that he has wouldn't be good, unless we could also increase his damage, which he could do. And the type of damage there is what? It is fire and toxic. So if we were to get this plating, it'd be fine. Which was the plating I was thinking of for trying to deal with Red Menace, but we don't have it right now anyway, so it doesn't really do anything. This one's play an extra card, play an equipment card from your hand. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. And also, we have Magma's Rage. Deal the non-environment target with the second highest HP, X Fire, where X is the tokens on this card, +1. And then Blight the Island, huh? So the question here is not a question, because just choose for me. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. And was this variant Writhe? No, it's base Writhe, yeah. Base HP is rather low, but you get the Shadow Cloak really easily. Damage reduction is pretty good. Pretty good. Also, this says select a target, so you could select a hero target if you wanted. Fun fact. So Nixius is going to flip and move to the other battle zone. Nice. Anyway, sorry. I'm like reading Migrant's message, reading this text, getting myself confused. Okay. So it's gonna flip, move to the other battle zone. Regains HP equal to the amount of damage dealt. At the end of this villain turn, deals the 2 hero targets at the lowest 2 and 2 each. And then the flip side, oh, actually no, because it flips when it moves. Yeah, flip it and move to the other battle zone. So then here, first time his damage is dealt, add a devastation token. When his card is destroyed, flip an objective in each hero player area, which is nice because we can get rid of some of the difficult objectives that way. If damage dealt by this card destroys a target with this card at the end of this villain turn, This card deals each hero target in the play area with the most rewards, 3 melee damage and 3 infernal damage. So it's either going to deal the lowest, the two lowest 2 and 2, or the one with the most, well, each target in the play area at the most 3 and 3. The question is, do we stay here or do we go to the other battle zone? That's one key thing we need to determine. Because Nexus is just gonna flee. Magma's Rage is going to then target Omnitron. But could be controlled. Not really, but we could take it out, I guess. If we go to the other battle zone, we have to deal with Sanction. It deals the hero target with the lowest 3 energy. We also have to deal with the Aeon Men. What is that one? 2 HP, 2 HP. Devastation token. It kind of seems like we just want to stay here. We won't have a Scion here. There will be 2 Scions in the other battle zone, and there's going to be 2 Devastation tokens per turn then. Including this round, because first battle zone he moves, and then second battle zone, yeah. I guess we could also consider doing 2 and 2. I haven't done 2 and 2 in a while. I've kind of just left everyone in the same battle zone when I've done this. Would it make sense to leave everyone in the same battle zone? We obviously want everyone in the same battle zone at this point. And it is something also we should take out Magma's Rage, because we want cards in the environment trash as well. Kind of just feel like staying here then. Let's get this objective show going. Not really good cards here, though. Could play Slip Through Time and hope to find another power off my draw, I guess. This will get destroyed, and it will have Omnitron deal 2 damage, which is nice. We want to be able to combo damages. We did get another equipment. Or another power, rather. So it's 2 and 1. We do have a damage-heavy setup, or damage-heavy team. So we could theoretically do a lot of damage to Red Menace this turn. The next one is the Mecha Knight. Oh, we can actually form that immediately? Okay, nice. Early Mecha Knight, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna focus on Red Menace. They're retaliating, but that's okay. The next one, Great Fortune. All right. Let's see what the random hardware is. Gets me Legion Core, and I get to... Oh boy! Oh boy! So this is the one I can use a power at the start of my turn. Yeah, we definitely want the multi-point HUD then. Nice. Alright, lots of cards for everyone! Discard! 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 Mecha Knight has been formed! Alright. So we're gonna just do a bajillion things here? We don't have another power for the greater good, though. Like, playing for the greater good to draw a card is pretty foolish. So I think we'll just energy burn for now. Take the same damage I would have dealt from for the greater good, I guess, although I was also always going to hit Red Menace there. Alright, the question is, what is most likely to be in my deck? Ongoing Limited is probably the best bet because the equipments are also limited. So I'm going to go with Overdo It. You get Equipment Limited! Huzzah! We did it, team! Focusing Conduit Blade and Overdo It, and Lucky Break, and Primed Punch. And a partridge in a pear tree. So I could play multi-point HUD now. And then I would have too many software, so the first one would say draw a card, destroy 2, but I could destroy Intel Analyzer, and then the next one won't destroy. No Dark Mind to ruin everything. Yes, yes, indeed. Dark Mind last time was terrible, wasn't it? You have Reactive Plating there, that there, Battlefield Experience there, Lies of the Shadows. Okay, well, those are cards. So, actually that's kind of interesting. I can use a power on a software before it's destroyed, because this goes off first and then the destruction happens. So if I really wanted to, I could do Intel Analyzer before it gets destroyed, but no. It'd be multi-point HUD. And then I can use Mecha Knight for 10 damage! 10 damage! So do we have the card draw to sustain Overdo It? Not really, right? Like, we have no cards here. No. We also have Lucky Break to give me card plays anyway. Oh, we have Nature's Compulsion. That actually means I want to go to the other battle zone. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna take. And then what? You would probably want the Shadow Cloak. Just because. Cloak Projector. We have 2. We have 2 of them. What is this? Well, I'm gonna play Cloak Projector. Get my Shadow Cloak. Ooh. Skiamaki. Move to the other battle zone. And I got a token on Nature's Compulsion. Oh look, it's River Surges in Sunlight. Oh, and Mega's... Oh, right, because it's... the environment goes first. Okay. So I didn't need to rush to take down Magma's Rage. In fact, I could have done more damage to it, and it would have done more damage to Nixius. The military! Military's like, I don't care about the OblivAeon event. You kids, get out of my yard. And we have a biome. And then when you got a biome entering play. So you hit Red Menace. Red Menace hits you back. And we could just take the damage here. It's only one. And that's a lot of damage. Red Menace is gone though. So that's nice. Every man is taking damage. Well, okay. So the environment's gone. Two cards in the environment trash. So the flip happens at the start of the turn. But there's only two. Oh, there are three. There are three. Ah. Slumbering Serpent got discarded. Somehow. You can redirect it, but we can't really do much with that. It's if you destroy the Shadow Cloak, it redirects. Omnitron's going to lose the Gaussian Coil Blaster that is otherwise not doing anything anyway. Would deal 2 damage, which is not doing anything anyway. Writhe is probably fine to take this. And then we can redirect probably the one from Benchmark. Benchmark has to be protected. I mean, eventually Benchmark will be super OP. And will tank damage and heal like nobody's business, but it's turn 2. We're not there yet. Also, we got this. Whenever you cause another player to play a card, use a power, draw a card, add a token, and when there are 5 tokens, flip this. Whenever you cause another person to do a thing. Omnitron's not good at that, though. Benchmark is sometimes good at that, I think. Yes. Ally Matrix. Whenever you... So Orchestrate should work off of Lucky Break then. I think it still makes sense to give it to Omnitron though, and we could trade it later. Because I don't want to skip 2 turns of possible objectives. Because there's not much else to do. There's like nothing going on here. It's almost worth just going to the other battle zone then. Would that be the worst? Because that's gonna flip, and then this happens. Someone would probably want to take damage this way, but... There's a lot happening over here, though. We don't really have the AoE on that side. The Aeon men that are there aren't the worst. It's the one that heals and the one that adds devastation tokens. We are at 8. The problem is Nixius is going to deal 3 and 3 to someone. Warning, no heroes found. And Sanction is going to deal 3 to the lowest. Why don't we just stay toe-to-toe with OblivAeon here? Let's reset. That's a plating. It will reduce the toxic part. So that's good. Equipment in my trash? No, because I resetted. Oops. Oops. Well, we use that still because I can't use Rocket Punch on anything. So Jade Estuary. Each non-hero target with an even amount regains 2. Each hero with an even amount may use a power. So currently just knife. Great. And that was force play. I thought I said playing equipment. No, because it's moving equipment. Okay, never mind. If I'm not, I don't want to actually do that then. So let's not play. Well, that's cheating. Play resets. But then don't play a Blade of Coding here and just use my power for that. Stay here. You may move any number of your cards from your play area to your hand. Hey, that puts softwares into my hand if they're there. Actually, it'd be pretty easy to get that flipped then. We're going to use a power. We're going to use multi... Oh, but there's no reason to. There's no reason to, actually. And is there a software in my trash? There is. Okay. Still have to destroy Intel Analyzer. I don't want to move Mecha Knight back to my hand. I wanted to play Microfabricator. We are getting a draw off of this, or play off of that, rather. I could gamble and hope that it's a software. It's also possible that Lucky Break will also have me play something that would be useful. But it's not guaranteed. There's randomness here, there's randomness here. Safe thing would just be to play the software now. We'll just play that one. And we'll play the top card of my deck. It's a software! Surprise! Wait. Oh, it didn't have a power on it. Duh. I need to play one with a power on it. I was like, oh, let's play a software. And then I proceeded to play the wrong software. Slightly cheating, but I mean, Let's do the intent. Yeah, the destroy software had a power to play software, you're right. Eh, that worked. I'm not actually gonna go for that. Well, I have to discard a card. But I don't want to flip this because the intent is to trade for Orchestrate, so... Like, there's no reason to do these because I don't have extra power as I want. I don't want to discard the environment thing, or the villain deck. This is just skip, skip. Top card is Battlefield Experience. We get another ongoing thingamabobber doohickey. Okay. Problem is I can't play that software. Because then this would destroy 2. And I don't want that. So no. That's risky. She's gonna take herself out. Watch. Someone can discard and draw. What was that hardware that got discarded? I can use an additional power. That would have been great. Only had that one. These are some good AoE cards. This one's probably not going to see much use unless there's an Aeon Man or Scion. Could also keep like searching for good cards here. That would be really good. Like with a +1, this is really good. It's good in general, but it can also be really good. Let's do the thing where we hit the wrong character. Let's discard that. Skip that. Alright, deployment actuation. I'm gonna move to get that token. At the end of your turn, if there are more hero targets in this battle zone than non-hero targets in the other battle zone. Oh, I'm not switching now. This one's gonna be hard to get for anyone here. It's almost worth shuffling then. But Mejor Legado is good. Also, is this a hero target? Are rewards hero targets? Like, yeah? I think. I want to say they are. I'm not sure, but they are. Okay. So we're trading on Omnitron's turn. You're gaining. They say hero target on them. It doesn't say hero target on here. Unless it says it on the physical card. Well, they are. All right, so that makes it easier for this to proc. Yeah, the other side definitely like makes it clear what kind of card it is. Because Red Menace was a villain target. And then yeah, there's one that's an environment target. That's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen when there's 6 Aeon men plus 2 Scions. Then again, I guess these count as hero targets, so actually it still won't happen. I'll just leave it. We'll leave it. It's fine. Actually, it could happen. Probably not, though, because this plays Aeon Men before this check happens. But we could have it that the Aeon Vassals, or this Aeon Vassal takes out 2 Aeon Thralls and itself. Oh, because it's not in play. Never mind. Shadow Cloak's not in play anymore. Whoops. Well, if no one's in this battle zone... Also, I guess the Rathian military would already take out the Aeon Thralls. The thing is, there's not really a use for Cloak Projector. There's not much of a use for these cards. I may move an equipment from my trash to my hand. I could play the Cloak Projector, I guess. I could also draw it. Or just draw a card. Yeah, we'll probably just Somber Tinker. Darkly Dreaming. There we go. That's a card that would have been nice. So I get that, and I get my Shadow Cloak. And I'll move. Oh, rip Jade Estuary. Deal each target with an odd amount of HP, 1 toxic damage. Well, we now have literally the opposite effect. Orbital Bombardment. That clears Aeon Men for us. I guess we are running a huge risk here because there's 11 devastation tokens, so we could have easily died. Oops. Each target in the game 2 and 2. Well, this is kind of tragic. This is kind of tragic. I guess it's not the worst. The Aeon Men aren't the worst. We're losing these, though. You would survive. You would not survive. You would survive. You would take 1,000,000 damage. So the question is, are we keeping KNYFE alive? The intent was to swap Orchestrate the Void somewhere. I think it was supposed to go here. For some reason I wanted... Oh no, I wanted it on KNYFE because Lucky Break, that's right. So we do want to keep her alive, but it's probably not going to work anyway. Oh, and this is dying anyway. Without Lucky Break, there's no reason to keep KNYFE alive. But if I save Lucky Break, the KNYFE dies anyway. Is she also gonna die to Flawless Execution? No. Like 6 and 6 kills her. Being dealt 6 puts her at 4. And she wouldn't be flawlessly executed, would she? Would she? 1 and 1? She'd be at 2. Oh my god. Wait. It's fire and toxic. Yeah, it's not melee and energy, which is worse. Oh boy. This is sad days. Also, I probably should have hit the Aeon Men first, since I think some of these Scions were at full HP. We do have a huge conundrum, though. Like, it might not be worth even trying to keep her alive, regardless, because either we stay in this battle zone and be dealt 20 irreducible damage when the environment's destroyed, or we go to the other battle zone and we're dealt 4 damage from orbital bombardment plus the Scion damage. Actually, no, because there will be 11 tokens, because we're going to remove 3 right now, right? Assuming that actually 3 targets are dealt damage, which means I do have to save her. Okay, so this. Definitely prevent it, though. Definitely prevent it. Definitely prevent it. For the love of God, prevent it. The problem with saving benchmark is that these are dead. And I need 4 targets for this to flip. Or for this to be removed and to move on to page 2. Do you go to the other battle zone for any reason? Oh, you also deal each non-villain target 4 energy, so then... Oh my god. This is a bloodbath turn right here. You played probably the worst card for that. But no, it's save knife. Wish you could redirect it to things in the other battle zone. Oh yeah, you're not immune to damage anymore. Oh, orbital bombardment's gone anyway. Okay. Oh, but we added a devastation token anyway because of the thing. Okay. Like, we're basically just dead, right? Like, everyone's dead. I think Benchmark stays alive. We don't get the wonderful... We don't get to do the thing with the card that we wanted, right? We're not going to orchestrate the void. Sad days. You stay alive. Everyone else is dead. All right. Well. Ah, and also, oh no. Not that it's the worst, but I was so close to getting that 4 tokens on that one objective. We were so close to this. We were so close to this. I mean, granted, this is not like the best one ever, but I like this one. I like it. I don't know why I'm more offended by not getting that than I am with not getting Virtuosos, but... Alright, the John method is hit random. Terminus, eh? I mean, everyone's gonna just go to that battle zone, so we're just gonna move everyone. We have Freedom 5 Wraith. All of my resources are being brought to bear. But who's bear? Who's bear? Alright, we don't have Nature's Compulsion, but we have one better than that. We have Naturalist. And do we then have this by default then? No. First battle zone, 3 non-heroes versus 3 heroes. Oh no, we have devices. Never mind. I also could take Everyman back. Although this powers up based on devices in play, and we'd probably want devices in play because there's things happening here. But those aren't really going to be too helpful here. I don't know. That also would just take out devices too, I guess. This powers up with cards in hand at least. Which could help take out something here. Or just... I guess we could... do something with that, I guess. I don't know. Take this out. Get objectives flipped, I guess. Oh, but if I take Everyman, then I can't take on the objective. So I'm gonna take the objective. We'll take the Sabre battle drone. Sabre, what? And then Mejor Legado is here. And that will deal 3, and that will deal 2. I just want to take out Nixius. I don't care that we're going to get a bajillion devastation tokens. We're doing this intentionally because of, you know, we have the OblivAeon shard, right? Right? Wait, we don't have the OblivAeon shard? What? What? We don't have the OblivAeon shard? Are you serious? And I can't destroy that. Ooh, Devastating Aurora. Would that actually be nice here? 3 and 3 to all villains. Elemental Awakening. Sure, I think that's actually... Oh, right, that's the wrong battle zone. It's this one. The Authority Ziggurat. Yeah, move the other one. Sure. Do I Devastating Aurora, though? I want to play Hardwares. But that would just wipe most of the Aeon men out. And it would wipe out Nixius. Well... I probably want to hold off on that, don't I? Try to get some free rewards out of it. Although that's kind of awkward since we have base naturalists that will only get a form in play. Getting Lucky Break back would be pretty good. So I guess we're not necessarily going to flip Nixius just to get objectives flipped. I guess getting War-Torn Landscape flipped right away is kind of interesting. Yeah, we can get War-Torn Landscape without having to proc it, so that'd be cool. First time you use a power during your turn other than the first time. I mean, that will happen frequently. An extra power at the end of my turn? Put this card under the top card of a hero deck. That's actually really interesting. We could have Lucky Break reveal reward one shot. That would be very interesting. Triple cross. Well, we would want Omni-Unity on Wraith someday. So you're probably not necessarily doing that. I think I'll just leave it on Benchmark. Benchmark also needs to survive, by the way. It would get in her hand at least, but I kind of also want to make sure she draws to like impromptu invention so she can get set up. Currently Sanction's killing Benchmark anyway, so I don't know why I put it there. We could control where this goes though. Deals the hero with the lowest. So like we could have put Sabre Battle Drone at 1, I guess. You will heal 1 at least. Bit of wasted damage, but I'll wait until the end of my turn to play the top card of my hand. Actually, Cold War is going to deal 2 damage. I didn't look at what I just drew, by the way, so I'm not cheating right now. Benchmark is going to deal damage, unless it didn't see that I used powers yet. Oh. Or I just play Devastating Aurora right now. Yeah. We basically do what I want to do with Wraith, but do it this way. So because I'm playing another Devastating Aurora, I don't need to use Mech and Knight on Nixius. Although I guess then I don't get the benefit of Cold War. That's probably better. It's also supply and demand Benchmark Nemesis. That is definitely a lot better. Although Freedom Fighters, well, it doesn't matter because Devastating Aurora is going to take these guys out. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. Okay. I need Cold War in play. Yeah, okay. That answers that question. I do have to do this. Okay. Dang it. I wanted bigger hits on Sanction. That's such a that's so terrible. It feels like wasted damage. Yeah. It feels like wasted damage, but I waste even more damage if I don't do it, so it's like better damage. Just put it back on benchmark. Can I somehow hit you for one more? I mean, Feral Fury would just do it, I guess, but that seems foolish. We'll just do that. I guess I could Throwing Knives. Yeah, Throwing Knives would work fine for that. Smoke Bombs, actually. Never mind, Smoke Bombs just does it. What am I worried about? Smoke Bombs! That keeps Benchmark alive! And actually, if we're keeping Benchmark alive, then I don't need to actually hit the Saber Battle Drone. I'm going back and forth a million different ways on this. Yeah, so that was end of turn. So we get to do this Rigbo roll again. This is what happens when I don't pay attention to every single card in the game. Jorbs will be disappointed right now. Optimizing is okay. Okay. Imagine Slay the Spire with Rewind like this, though. Or imagine Sentinels without Rewind. It's called Weekly One-Shots. Chug, chug, chug. Hydrate. Nice. Mega Computer is pretty good in this environment because it stops heroes from being dealt 2 damage. Makes them be dealt 1 damage. Huh. Probably want to give you another card so you could discard another one for Shifter's Strength. We don't need 2 Smoke Bombs. Indomitable Force. At the end of your turn, reveal the top card. You may discard a card to put the revealed card into play, otherwise discard it. Either way, if you discard an equipment, flip this card. Infrared Eyepiece is generally pretty good, except for you don't want to use it on OblivAeon's deck because it could reveal a card that then gets put into play immediately because of its effects. Could control the Scion deck, but I think I'm fine with discarding it, honestly. It will flip the objective immediately, so that's okay. I could also discard, just get it in play, so I have more in play, so I have more Omni-Unity things happening, so maybe I should just do it. Discard Throwing Knives. And hit Sanction! We could have a -2 on Naturalist and redirect damage to Naturalist here. What are these ones? Devastation token ones? He's gonna destroy the environment. He's gonna add 2 devastations from the Aeon Men. He's gonna add 4 devastation tokens himself. He's gonna be at 10 devastation tokens immediately. Ah, that's awkward. I think I either want to get a form or I want to get the one that says use an additional power, so I could shift and use a power. Natural Born Vigor. Well, this is a way of taking out Benchmark, isn't it? There's a form. And there's Natural Born Vigor. Alright, take out Benchmark, right? Void Slave! Freedom Fighters! Really? Really? This is how it ends right there? Freedom Fighters! Freedom Fighters! I'm mad. I'm mad now. I am so mad. Because one thing I could have done with Naturalist, I could have put out Indomitable Force and became a Rhino, and then none of this damage would have happened. Decided against it because, like, oh, I have smoke bombs. My problems are solved. Nope. There's nothing I can do to stop it, so. Well, he was kind of on borrowed time anyway. Random! Oh my god. It's you. It's Idealist! Stay where you are. Stay right where you are. Deal damage to the hero with the highest and the hero with the lowest. The block. Oh, he's also gonna be at 11 devastation tokens right away. And he's moving to our battles. Oh, actually, that's actually perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. I think I don't want Luminary to take this damage. I want to save the Wraith cards. We could lose the Saber Battle Drone if we wanted. Or we could keep it. Because it powers up this effect. Or we have a Doomsday, so we want devices in the trash. They get moved into play. So we should destroy it. And then the rest happens. Void Soul. Let's get Everyman back. And then I will deal 1, 2. 2 damage. What is sanctions? Move up to 2 cards from trash to hand. Supposed to be focusing on OblivAeon here, but sanction is at a ripe 16. If I take out sanction, there's no Scion turn here. And it removes a devastation token. We will have a Mecha Knight someday. Maybe. Oh boy, actually. If I get Mecha Knight and Cold War, this gets set up pretty comfortably. Hmm. I'm gonna go after sanction. Aggression turret is nice. We could Devastating Aurora out sanction. Want to get that Mecha Knight going. I'll deal 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. That's 5. 5. Okay. Probably want to leave that in the trash. You get, yeah, take those back. Absolutely, you do. Now that we can take that back, we could take Feral Fury. Yeah, we'll take Feral Fury. I think we want Lucky Break now. Okay. I think we want to try to get to the Strange Super Ego, so that I could control cards under Mecha Knight a lot more easily. So I want to discard something for Idealist then. Combat Stance is pretty dangerous here. Like, generally it's pretty dangerous in OblivAeon. Focusing Tiara. So that's... well, that puts more cards under concepts, I guess. That's really good in general. Oh, we already have Strange Super Ego. What am I talking about? Do I discard for another thing? Well, we have Strange Super Ego, we have Focusing Tiara, we have Karate Robot! We have 2 Strange Super Egos. Two! Ah. I think that's fine. We get the tiara for free. The order of operations here is pretty bad, though, because Lucky Break goes after Omni-Unity, because that would have helped Omni-Unity deal even more damage. Oh boy. Then deals each hero target 1. I think... Actually... Yeah, we could do Indomitable Force. You have to be careful, because we don't want this to affect... We don't want this to trigger every single time, though, is the thing. I guess the plan was for a Natural Born Vigor, though. But if I do this... I don't really want it to deal each hero target 1. Although, like, some of those would be redirected, but then others won't, and it's 1 across the board, and it's... I guess 1 isn't the worst. Do I want Hellion, though? Or Seraph? I already have an objective. What am I talking about? We're not super set up for Mecha Knight. We don't have plus bajillion. You're not set up for much here. It's like, who can use a power that would be most effective? There's not really many effective powers here. Could also reduce damage dealt to a target by 1. Save someone. Or not save someone. I guess if I want true hero, I want fewer people to take damage. If possible. Okay, well, it's in cap. We'll just do damage. Gotta progress this game, I guess. This is the most effective damage we have. And now the Rhino draws 2. But this deals 3. But I want that minus. I want myself to take damage. I don't want Luminary to take the damage. True Hero flips. Void Soul cannot deal damage, you fool! Oh. Hey, Void Soul, how are you doing? We do have a Scion turn after all. Whoops! Genebound Ravagers! Again! But this is why we put the Mega Computer out. And now Void Soul does the thing. Move OblivAeon here, put a Scion here. Yeah, sure, let's just have a party over here while we're at it. And that Scion deals each hero target 1 and 1. Well. I don't think the others matter. So then this matters. The hero target with the lowest deals each non-villain target 2 and 2. So we're losing one of these. We could lose one infrared eyepiece. But while we're at it, we can take out the Genebound Ravagers! I kind of want to save True Hero in the end, or Brother Sacrifice, before when we blow up Boar. So we're kind of going to have to blow up Boar. Kind of, sort of. Temporal Fractures, not good. Heroes moving to the other battle zone, not as good either. Also, this is a lot of damage. Does the moving happen immediately? No. Figured it wouldn't, but... Actually, it's really bad. Oh, actually. Okay, let's take a back step. We could prevent the damage, which is kind of seems like a waste. We probably can take out Boar immediately, though. He's not going to do that much damage as the result of that, but we could take out Boar. At best, that would deal 5 and 5. Problem is, either we let this damage happen, which is going to wipe out those equipments, except for one that we save, or we prevent it from happening, make us immune to damage until the start of Naturalist's turn. We lose the Brother Sacrifice. but we save our setup. The problem is either way, we are going to get 4 devastation tokens because no damage will be dealt to heroes this way. And we're doing a lot of focus on Boar as the result, but the problem is we'd also lose Wraith's setup, so kind of seems like we're just going to have to accept that we're brother sacrificing this turn. I could do a card draw off of... what's its face? Off of every man before I do that. I'll accept it. I don't want to rewind anymore. I'm tired of min-maxing. I just want to play the game. I want to play the game the way it was intended. There's no reason not to take Hellion right now, by the way. We're immune to damage. Okay. Regression turret on OblivAeon, I'm pretty sure. Actually, this hits 3 targets? Okay, no, that's beautiful. So which one is this? T-Rex bot. I think we get that just off of Wraith's discards. It has to be all at once. Yeah, but we can discard 3 from Wraith. Each player may discard 3. She has 3. Or discard any number if 3 cards enter the trash. Stuff happens. So. Devastating Aurora deals 3 and 3. If I play Devastating Aurora, I could still do Mecha Knight and that'd deal 5. So that's 11 damage right there. If I take Cold War, I could then use this to put a card under Mecha Knight, and then this would deal 2 targets 5 damage. And then Cold War would then do another 2. So it'd be 7 to bore, but I would deal 5 to another target. But that's worse than Devastating Aurora. I think I regain and play Devastating Aurora. I could also just do Focusing Tiara this. Yeah. Worse this turn, but more damage later. But I need to rush Boar. And we do also have Lucky Break, who could do things. Tempted to try to game this with Writhe again. Does Writhe have any more lingering rewards? Oh man. That would be funny. Could also be used to take rewards back. Oh, but like this is the last one. Okay. I mean, we could do another Devastating Aurora. Would that be the worst? I don't think it'd be the worst. We do have one-shots. Put it on Writhe, and then do the thing with Writhe. So since we have another Devastating Aurora, that's going to be 6 damage happening. Oh, you're just dead. I would like for you to die 1 turn later, is the problem. I think we get it, though. Like, that would just do it. Yeah, so I'm going to do this then not on Boar. I need to be 1 turn later. Unless you've not been dealt damage this turn. You've already been dealt damage, okay. We need Boar to have another token so he does more damage when he's gone. Also, what does Void Soul do when he's gone? You've yet to flip an objective. That's funny. Each hero target regains 3. That is welcome, actually. Could also use a power right now. We get T-Rex bot. Yeah, we just take that. We take that. And I'm gonna stun bolt OblivAeon, so there's another -1 there. I think I'm gonna keep my cards now. But the problem is now I can't discard 3. I could destroy 1, I guess. All of these are going off. I guess I don't need to use Mecha Knight on you. So do 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Now Boar is dealing 5 and 5, which is 10, plus Devastating Aurora does 3 and 3, which is 6. 10 and 6 is 16. So 4 to Void Soul if we have enough hits left. Which we do. And now we can play one-shots! Alright, so now Void Soul's gone, Boar's gone, Hellion's gone. So just do these things. Oh, but Mecha Knight was also going off, too. So let's do extra damage to OblivAeon, then. Like, Void Soul's beyond dead now, right? So... I've never actually used a keyboard trick. Can I hit 1 enter? 1 enter! Heck, it's faster. I'm only gonna have 2 hits for now, but there'll be 3 in a future turn, which is actually a bit dangerous now. But still. You can also remember this turn. Remember what? I will remember this turn. Oh. Well, let's not play that now, because that expires immediately. Also, we're not Crocodile, so that also expires immediately. That would not do too much. Play one of them. It could be 6, but instead it's 2. I'm not playing those cards. I'll play Trust Fund. Impromptu invention! Yay! Still have to build a king. I feel like Inventory Barrage is actually counterproductive. I want my equipments to be in play because we have Omni-Unity? I don't know. Okay. So if I destroy Hellion, Void Soul flips, and then you have a -2. But you still have the same effect, so we don't want that to happen. So we have to take out Void Soul before we take out Hellion. Which means that we gotta do this. All right. Then the rest doesn't matter. Lots of zeros. Thank you, Brother Sacrifice. If only there was like a tally somewhere that showed you how much damage was prevented by Brother Sacrifice. Honestly, I feel like just leaving this on Writhe. This completely mitigates Lucky Break. Like, I will know exactly what Lucky Break does every single turn. It will always reveal one-shot reward. Like, I could take Cold War next turn and then put it into play on Writhe's turn. So yeah, I think just leave it on Writhe. Alright, now we gotta discard or destroy 3 golems. Or equipment cards, but they're both the same thing. I would like to have that micro-targeting computer, but that's okay. T-Rex Spot! Yeah, it was a really awesome Brother Sacrifice, but it required a lot of planning to make sure that it was a really awesome one. But it worked out in the end, and we wiped all the Scions out, which is nice. Alright, whenever a hero card is discarded, add a token. This gives me at the end of the turn draw and power. Man, it'd be nice if I had my Shifter's Strength back, because I would just get it almost immediately. Any reason for these? So OblivAeon is at a -2 right now. So he's dealing 2 damage across the board. We're playing Predator's Eye, right? Like, absolutely we're doing that. So I think we take that on. Next one is Time and Time Again. Nice. So if that goes to Luminary, we have Mejor Legado. That's 8 damage there. Probably better than anything else that can happen right now. We don't want to do that. So Predator's Eye, +1. All of our decks or hands are pretty thin. We don't want Luminary to discard because of Everyman. I could draw 2 here. Discard Naturalist's Hand, -1, because he'll draw 1. And then he could use the Croc Power immediately. That might be fine. I could also try to do it with passive discards, but I'm not sure how many passive discards we have right now. Like, this effect does give passive discards. Well, active passive, but the only other one would be like Freedom 5 Wraith's base power, but she doesn't have much cards in hand right now anyway. Or we get Shifter's Strength. Oh, but we can't have you discard your hand, because you have to discard at most 2. Well, now that you have Shifter's Strength, and we know that we're playing a one-shot off of Wraith, that probably means we get that pretty easily, so... Three inmates, Inmates versus Progeny. I mean, actually, they're doing pretty good damage right now. Gene-bound Ravagers! Again! With the AoE! T-Rex bot! Anything else that makes a difference here? I don't think so. If only there was a tally that showed how much damage was prevented by Mega Computer. I feel like Mega Computer's an underrated card. I feel it works really well in environments that do AoE damage like that. Deal each target 2 and 2. Except this is -2. So that was a great expenditure of energy there. Yeah, we need Sentinel stats. The Twitch mod. And you also got to be able to hover over a play area and you can see what cards are there. That'd be really hard though, because it's not a static display of play areas. Slate Aspire has that advantage where everything's always in the same spot. If only there was a statistic to show how much damage regression turret prevented. Or reduced, or whatever. It does get a bit complicated, though. Like, what if I do 5 regression turrets on a target, and it deals 1 damage minus 5? How would you tally that? Like, you wouldn't say each turret prevented 1 damage, right? That'd be cheating. Alright. Now, here's where decisions do matter. You're not dead? Why aren't you dead? So we do have smoke bombs. That's redirecting to Seraph. And only Seraph? Because the next highest is 16. I guess 1 could go to Naturalist if we wanted. That's probably fine. But does the order actually matter at that point? I guess because if Seraph takes the damage, he's no longer highest. Does anyone have a -1 lying around? Naturalist doesn't because he's not Rhino right now. Yeah, Ravagers are dead after T-Rex bot, indeed. So I think we just hit Seraph the most. I guess we could try to arrange it so it hits T-Rex bot, maybe. I don't think that would happen, though, even if I hit Seraph first or something. Might as well just do it to Seraph because it's not a hero character card. Or just a hero playing straight up. And then everything else goes through. Whenever Luminary would be dealt damage, redirect it to this card. Smoke bombs can't proc more than once, right? No, it can't. Even if it targets a different target, right? Yeah, because it's just... Otherwise, there'd be some weird infinite loop. Okay. Voss! No! 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 Alright, well now this game is 30 minutes longer. So what are you doing? You're dealing hero highest, another Scion, except we'll go to OblivAeon right now. I don't think we need to do that. Like, we get this pretty easily, and that deals 8 damage. Yeah. Can we arrange Voss to KO OblivAeon? Also, we're at 11 Devastation tokens, which is pretty bad. Pretty bad. Because we're going to get 1 here. So... I played Triple Cross because it has Voss on the card. There are not 15 or more cards in my trash. This damage has to be dealt. Yeah. Probably safe damage being dealt to Luminary since the environment's going to be destroyed most likely anyway. Actually, can we rush this? I don't think we can. Maybe. We do have a lot of potential damage here. It's possible. I don't know if we can do 100, but it's possible. I think it's better to use base power then. Two more points of damage. I just need to deal 95. True. You know, because Voss will hit OblivAeon, I guess. Actually, it's 94 because we'll be at 12 devastation tokens by the time Voss hits OblivAeon. We do have a lot of damage here. I think I'm definitely hitting myself here. Those devices aren't going to do anything right away. I could just use the power then. If only there was a statistic that showed how much damage was gained from Predator's Eye. This is irreducible, by the way. Nice. Okay. So that's 6. And that's 8. Yeah, so shuffle, Wraith. Oh no, these are discards. So skip this one. Shuffle Wraith. Shuffle Naturalist. Might not want to reshuffle if I'm planning on my combo. True. True. Because it turns out I know exactly where the card is. I know exactly where the card is, and I don't want to mess that up. You're right. That does slightly complicate things then. 6, 0, and 1. And I don't really want to shuffle your trash, and I don't want you to discard cards. I guess this is any number, right? Yeah. I could basically do the Shifter Strength discard, except not draw off of it. You could also discard. You need to keep Karate Robot, and you want to keep Strain Super Ego. You could lose those two. Vivid Dots is good, though. Ah, too many good cards. But now you could discard 5, so that's just not happening now. You want to keep a one-shot that could be played off of Lucky Break and some other card you would play on your turn. Bestial Shift would be pretty good. I don't think we need that as much. Don't think we need that as much. That's pretty good. I guess it's those. Alright. Idealist and Naturalist. Was that correct? Okay. We did it. We did it! And there's no play here I want to do right now because it's not worth the 4 and 4. 5 and 5 actually, because of Predator's Eye. Okay. Like, okay. We have a win condition now. Whoops. Now the problem is this deals 3 targets damage, which would be OblivAeon, Voss, T-Rex bot, I guess would be okay. Well, the problem is that I have to play Super Eco. That's the problem. Yeah, Strange Super Ego was the play. How much is Karate Robot doing by itself? 1 and 1. Yeah, this would, I could use a power at the end of my turn, but I can't get the concept in play. Yeah, I think that's fine. T-Rex bot does 10 damage to OblivAeon. 5 damage to T-Rex bot for 10 damage on OblivAeon. Gives me Shattering Blow. I mean, Shattering Blow is just kind of... It's going to happen. Like... It's just going to happen with... Like, it... There's like, how do I not get Shattering Blow here? Yeah, but it happens now instead of a second later. Yeah, whoop-de-doo. Fair enough. Draw or power? I don't have... Oh, I do have a fragment. And now I go under Mecha Knight. And that starts becoming a gamble. That said... What if I do that and put it under Mecha Knight and have OblivAeon Shard charged up and ready to go, and I go to the other battle zone and I just, like, poop on everyone's day? Oh, but he's gonna move back to this battle zone, isn't he? Well, it doesn't matter where he is. Well... I want that hit point, I think. That screws up my Wombo combo. Wombo Wombo combo. Because that happens after Lucky Break. Reveals Devastating Aurora. So I think it's just... don't do that. You don't think you've seen Mega Knight get so many cards under it? Well, today's the day. I mean, yeah, you could just take it, I guess. Power, play, destroy. So what do you do on... you do damage the end right move, and then you deal 3 damage. You currently have 1 regression turret, stun bolt expiring. I could have regression turret go off to get another minus. Obviously, like, using Mecha Knight right now would be ridiculous. Well, it'd only be 10 damage. Only 10 damage, he says. But what we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and possibly 10 here. Times 2 off of Omni Unity, so that's would be 28. Stun Bolt would be 2, so 26. You have your turn still to consider. You'd get that power after this has gone off. This is dealing 1 + 1 + 1. Who does he hit first? Hero? And then OblivAeon? And that's going to be 12 + 1 to Chronoist or Naturalist. T-Rex bot also goes off, and that's 10. And Lucky Break and Devastator. Okay, you know, that's fine. We got enough damage that I don't need to math at this point. Oh. Now I can't draw at the end of my turn, by the way. Oh, actually, I can't play this. I can't play Devastating Aurora now, can I? Or I can't play Impromptu Invention. Okay. Imagine the right play being to not play Impromptu Invention. I am in a world where playing Impromptu Invention is the bad play. Congratulations, universe. You put me in a world where Impromptu Invention is bad. Grappling Hook's fine. I just would have to make sure that I disable the... Oh, it's also you may draw. Well, it doesn't matter, because I would still have to go into settings and disable automatic card draws, but that would be fine. But Grappling Hook serves no purpose. Yeah, so great. I have successfully not played Impromptu Invention. Thanks, universe. I can, but I'm old-fashioned. I like hitting the things myself. If I ever get annoyed, I would certainly do it. I know I've also done that in the past as well. Hey, now I can play Impromptu Invention. There we go. But is there going to be anything left for T-Rex Bot to hit? Oh, great. Oh, okay, I get a concept. I get more fragments underneath. Honestly, we have too much damage. We have too much damage. I never thought I'd say that, but we have too much damage. Okay, now this could go back on Wraith, since we played Impromptu Invention. Yay! No, I can't put it underneath. Dang it! Well, it's okay. Disable automatic card draw again. Okay. Did he get all the minuses? Yes. So his 3 damage doesn't happen, except to Luminary, but that redirects and then it doesn't happen. Okay. So I can't hit Voss. I could put Indomitable Force out. Even though we already prepared it with a bajillion minuses. But having that in prep, because OblivAeon's playing 5 cards, or 4 cards. 5 cards. He's playing a card on his turn, card on Luminaries, card on Idealist, card on that, yeah. So I think Indomitable Force is okay then. We could also reduce damage dealt to Naturalist by 1 as well. -1, -1, -1, -3. You'd be invincible. This doesn't do anything for me, so we'll just do a minus. Whoops. We have damaged progeny! And the inmates are gone. OblivAeon's moving to my battle zone. Uh-oh. That's actually really unfortunate. I just killed Naturalists. And 2 other heroes. That's really unfortunate. Well, okay, no. Disposable Defender saves Luminary. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward this. What happened was the Scion on Battle Zone 1 moved OblivAeon to Battle Zone 2, and moving Battle Zones added a Devastation token that put him at 12. So he's blowing up an environment. On the other hand, we are doing damage to OblivAeon with a Voss after all. With the lowest deals each non-villain target 2. That's not gonna go through either. Yeah, so we have Indomitable Force. I could actually toggle it so that the Rhino doesn't go off. But we could save Idealist pretty easily by redirecting to Naturalist. The others aren't necessarily going to be saved. We also lose a lot of our setup too. Madam Myers. Also, smoke bombs is gonna screw something up. We could take out smoke bombs first. Or not. I saved smoke bombs! Yes! Yes! I don't think smoke bombs helps me here. Oh, I see what you're saying. That's assuming, though, he's not lowest because T-Rex bot is lowest. That's the problem. Oh, well, sorry, it's not the Rhino that's the problem, it's smoke bombs that's the problem, because T-Rex bot is the only one at 3, so I have no say in the matter there. T-Rex bot belongs to who? So I could get rid of T-Rex bot by taking out Writhe, but if I take out Writhe, I lose smoke bombs. So my plan is all screwed up there. Oh, and the other problem is now we have no devastation tokens, so OblivAeon shard is now pretty sad. That is pretty sad. Well, I can kill Naturalist, then I can kill Writhe, and then I don't have a Naturalist to redirect to. Well, no. No. I don't... this one's... This one's fixed. I could fix it, but... This is a decision here. So Luminary, at least as long as Naturalist doesn't screw it up, can redirect to Disposable Defender. Luminary would also lose like every single card and have no setup left over. But I mean, like, that saves Luminary. Would you have 15 cards in your trash? No. We'd also lose all of this setup too, which, like, Wraith not being set up is bad. Luminary not being set up is also bad. Idealist wouldn't lose her setup. So I think it's save Idealist. Like, there's no way that not saving Idealist is better. Yeah, Luminary with stuff and trash is better than base Luminary with no setup and no trash. But Wraith versus Idealist is the real question here, and I think it's just Idealist. We do get a Devastation token with Naturalist in cap. We get it with Wraiths in cap too. Okay. The game went from over in 2 seconds to now very careful considerations must be made. Yes, OblivAeon do be like that, yes. It's okay. But now the question is, what are we getting here? Freedom 5 Tachyon without the OblivAeon shard. Whoops. And medical. Dr. Medico. El Medico Doctor. And without Cold War hijinks, yes. That was so busted. Alright. I mean, filter heist. Like, this discards. Luminary likes discards. You lost 2 -1s. can still regress the turrets, though, at least. There's Brilliant Inventor. Deal each target in the game 2 and 2. Well, the good news is that still gets reduced by 2. Yes, I do want to reveal the top 3 cards of my deck. I revealed fewer than 3 keywords. Something seems wrong there. It would be dangerous to do OblivAeon Shard here, although +2 negates -2, so it'd actually be okay, I guess. It doesn't help Idealist. Hypersonic Assault, really good. Really good. Do I regain Cold War? If I regain Cold War, I could use Mecha Knight at the end of my turn. Yeah. Yeah, so I can go ahead and do this. It should be okay. Especially with Cold War having a +2, it's okay. So... do damage, play frag. Put under giant floaty head. I don't know why I put giant floaty head out, but now we have a giant floaty head. Just big giant floaty head of all the cards. Ooh, Devastation token. I'm happy with that. Move from Mecha Knight. Oh, okay, I see what this is. Yeah, it like I could have taken Karate Robot, I think, from my deck, and I took Giant Floaty Head. I don't know why I didn't take a damaging power, but Giant Floaty Head is there to be a Giant Floaty Head. Oh, this is 3 right now. Well, I would rather deal 20 damage to OblivAeon than not deal 20 damage to OblivAeon, I guess. And then someone's gonna have a very bad day. Oh, we have regeneration. That's fine. Except for the fact this is Nemesis damage too. Okay, no, that's not fine. That's very much not fine. Oh man, am I not doing Mecha Knight then? Oh, man, that feels so terrible. I'm still doing it. Screw it. It's happening. I can't not do it. Idealist is going crazy right now. But I believe that's kind of thematic to her. Could Tachyon survive this hit? Or do I just take Luminary out? Tachyon could survive like 20 damage, right? Yeah, I know it's 20 to Tachyon. It was 25 to Medico because of the Nemesis, and that's fine. Put a card from your trash under a concept in play. Yeah, we'll just load up Giant Floaty Head with cards from trash, like... Oh, and I also have a power here! Is there anything I really want? Monster of Id would actually be okay. It takes a card away from Mechan Knight. And it didn't draw it. Well, I'm not destroying that. Well, I'm playing Hypersonic Assault for sure. So I can't really regain one of these very effectively. I could take one for a future turn though, or we do a power, which we still have that situation where I have too many cards there. I could just put it in my hand. Can also keep searching for Monster of Id. Irreducible damage to Voss. Tempting. So this was... Oh, we also have this end cap here. One player searches their hand for an equipment card, puts it in their hand, then shuffles their deck. So we could, for instance, get HUD Goggles right now. Or... I think your only equipment is the tiara, isn't it? Looks like it. You have devices, you don't have equipments. The thing is, if I take Lucky Break, like, it's a very high chance I reveal a one-shot. So I would be able to Hypersonic Assault anyway, and if I don't... Oh yeah, Fleet could also be the burst, yeah, or the lightning reflexes. Okay, yeah. I'll take Lucky Break. And we'll see what Fleet gives me. Synaptic Interruption. Well, there's a thought. Then I could play, or use Mecha Knight, and hit... Oh, but it will only be the first one. Never mind. Synaptic only redirects one of the hits. Never mind. That was a bit of a derp. All right. Pushing limits. Do I gamble with Lucky Break? Like, how many one-shots are in here? We have 3 HUD goggles, we have 2 pushing the limits, we have 2 research grants, and 2 synaptics. So 9 out of 35 cards are not one-shot. That's about 25% cards that aren't one-shot, so it's 75% one-shot chance from Lucky Break. If I don't get the one-shot, then you're almost going to die. Almost certainly just going to die. We could use a power here to get... Oh, but that's dead. Never mind. Rip. No, he doesn't. I just checked. He only has powers, destroy ongoings, and misc effects. Do you feel lucky, punk? The problem is if I don't play Lucky Break now, I would have a similar conundrum next turn where, like, my terminal card is either Lucky Break or something else. So I think I'm just going to play Lucky Break and hope to get lucky. And if I don't get lucky, I don't get lucky. I don't think it's worth moving that just yet. Fleet of Foot number 2. And revealed first. Well... That's interesting. We're moving to the other battle zone, I guess. Well, that's a change of events. And now we get the lightning reflexes. Okay. Well, we don't have the hypersonic assault for OblivAeon, unfortunately. We could get it off of Luminary's phase, but this is awkward. So we can, well, except for the problem that I can't use Mecha Knight, but we could probably take out Progeny, at least. So if I destroy him now, put the top card of each hero deck into play. Is there a risk of something bad happening if I do that? I don't know. Destroy a target with 2 HP. None of us are at 2, so that's good. Do you do force damage? I think you do, but you don't have it. Yeah, it's there. If you do flip, what happens? Deals here with the lowest, deals here with the highest, deals here with the highest. That's kind of bad. Okay. So we have to take out Progeny. Although, actually, we could just Hypersonic Assault you. And if we do that, then we don't have to worry about you. You'll have a reduced damage dealt by a bajillion, though, but... Play all the concepts. Better punching! Karate robot! So this is the turn that's just kind of not ending because of Lucky Break now. And we don't have much to do. Much to do about nothing. Do positive prognosis. Aha! Monster of Id! And HUD Goggles has joined the party. Okay. So I guess I accidentally sort of played Hypersonic. Probably shouldn't have played Hypersonic. I'm not rewinding. Let's do power. Karate robot. Okay. Medico is actually fairly well set up already. Well, not set up, but he has the cards to be super good. Char. We're actually in this battle zone, so I have to be worried about Char, I guess. Gone without a trace. Hello, OblivAeon. Ow. I almost just died. I would have died had I not healed so much with Medico. Ow. Okay, now the question is, does Luminary stay here? If Luminary stays here, OblivAeon gets a turn. I feel like that's not worth. So let's go back and say hi to Voss. And probably die to Voss. We live by the Voss, we die by the Voss. $13 cards in my trash, really? Really? Oh yeah, we still have this going on, huh? Okay, let's play Aston. All according to plan. The hope was I would get something for Explosive Reconstructor, but nope. It wasn't according to my plan, no. I can at least get the other disposable defender. I know this is counterproductive, but Luminary's turn is a bust anyway. I guess it puts 14 cards in the trash still. And I do my super big attack on Voss! Yes, I do. I revealed fewer than 3 keywords. Okay, stay there. Those don't seem exciting enough. And I don't think that matters either. 2 hit points isn't gonna make or break Idealists. Guess the good news is we do have enough targets for Mecha Knight. Why'd I play the Irreducible Fragment when I could have hit Progeny with this? I guess I don't really want to take out Progeny, but I don't know. Incap and regain 2 on the off chance that you survive. Yeah, Progeny is card draw now, yeah. So this is +7, so that's 8 times 5 is 40. And how much is that to Progeny? It's 3 times 5. I still take out Progeny with this. Hit OblivAeon first, of course. And I could try to do this at the end of my turn so Cold War would do more damage, but OblivAeon plays a card and is most likely the incapping Idealist. We draw 5. All right, OblivAeon. For the first time in this game, let's play an ongoing. There's the hypersonic. All right. So, if we survive this turn, Tachyon hypersonics. And ideally, hypersonics on a Voss. All right, here we go. Here goes nothing. Ongoing. Yes. All right, now this might actually be too much damage. I didn't need to put it under Karate Robot, but Karate Robot should do it. Or I hold on to that. I could play a Spark or something. Also, you have so many cards now. Oh my gosh. Where'd these cards come from? I think I play Spark. Yeah, saving it for Voss, because I am overkilling OblivAeon with it. Because we still have another power? Because we have 3 powers? We have a power off of Strange Super Ego, and we have a power off of Cold War, and then Cold War goes off again. And Cold War just takes out OblivAeon here. I think I want to keep the card under Giant Floaty Head and have it take that. Well, I guess it could take Giant Mecha Knight, and then Mecha Knight is safer now. We'll just do base. Because I could also put a card under Karate robot. Karate robot's just getting super charged up now thanks to my tiara and stuff. All right. Now for part 2. Which should last a few minutes because we should be good here. Also, Voss is a valid target now. Fun fact. And then we take the card from underneath Mecha Knight. Now, Mecha Knight only hits one thing. And we could Hypersonic Assault Voss. OblivAeon. So you would deal 5 damage at the end of his turn, but that's now done. Environment targets deal damage, but we're in Mittermeyer's. No. Yes, no. We're in the block. Shoot. Uh-oh. We're in the block right now, guys. We're in the block right now. That's actually awkward. But can we just win before that? Maybe? Do we just win? Oh no, I have pushing the limits now. Why did I think I didn't have enough card plays? All right, Fleet of Foot. Oh. Oh. I think I don't actually. Why did I regain a reward there? No, that was incorrect. Stay there. In cap. Power. So this deals 5 times 5. This deals 8 plus 1 is 9. Plus 4 is 13. Twice is 26. But this also, there's also id, right? 1 1 1 1 1 plus 4 plus 1. I feel like I'm in Clue again. 6 times 5 is 30. 9 plus 4 is 13, plus 1 is 14, times 2 is 28. So 30 beats 28. $54! And honestly, I don't think Idealist draws. I think we want to keep those cards to put under Super Karate Robot. Flying Stabby Knives. I mean, this is definitely happening. And it's 2 more. I guess it can redirect the environment damage. Like, you're definitely playing a target, and that's gonna be 3 plus 4 is 7, which will almost just take you out. But we do have HP here, at least. There's also no Scion phases, which is nice. All the Scions have left. Have I been dealt damage by Voss? No, I've not. I can Sonic Vortex myself. That's probably your best. Yes, that's your best. Right there. It's also probably not going to matter what happens. Do the 1 damage there. You have 4 bursts. If I lose by 4, this is where I should have done more damage, I guess. Or we just have Lightspeed Barrage play, plus I play a 1-shot. Cool. I don't have the power one because it's still in my trash. Weird. All right, sound beating. Yeah, it's over. We win at least on the in cap of Medico. Doesn't matter what this is, as long as it's a burst. That hero may use a power. Karate robot! GG. Do we just win? We've won. It's over. All right. We won to Lightspeed Barrage. All right. So, full screen that. And let's roll the credits. The sacrifices of heroes will not have been in lost timelines will be remembered. You have defeated OblivAeon of the multiverse. Sorry, that was my Tachyon impression. Oh, not my impression, but fast reading speed. You know, as a reference to Tachyon. We have 2 environments destroyed, 6 heroes incapacitated, 5 scions defeated. I keep trying to click on the chat and I put it in a different spot. Okay, cool. That's pretty quick. It's hard to read at a high-pitched voice, though, like Tachyon probably would be saying. 6 hero incaps. Most of them happened... Actually, did all of them happen when the environment was getting destroyed? Or was that... What was that? It was... Benchmark survived the first issue. And then... he got taken up. And then we had to take out Benchmark and Writhe. Or not Benchmark, Naturalist and Writhe. We managed to keep Luminary and not Tachyon, but Idealist, and somehow they both managed to survive longer than I thought they would. Omnitron-U was earlier. I think he died before the environment destruction. What did he die to? Did he die to a scion doing something? I think he died to a scion doing something. But I think like the environment was getting blown up too. I don't remember. It's been 3 hours. Check the tape, yes. But yeah, and we lost Spirit Island and we lost Dok'Thorath Capital. Does that mean that Voss actually won in the end? Dok'Thorath fell? Or was that actually... Wait. I don't know the lore. But isn't Voss from Dok'Thorath? That's why there's Thorathians there? No. I'm just getting myself confused. Let's start over again. Hi, I'm Blue Dolphin. I stream on this channel. John will correct me on the lore, I'm sure. It is his world. Okay. OblivAeon smashes it, though. And that's why Voss triple-crossed him. Or is it Luminary that's the triple-crosser? I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed your stay. This was another fun and exciting monthly OblivAeon match. We do this at the start of every month here on Dolphin's Dive. In the future, we'll be playing Spirit Island and Sentinels of the Multiverse and One Deck Dungeon. And maybe Aeon's End will be brought back into the repertoire someday. We'll see. Mondays at 5 p.m. is Luck of the Seamus with Seamus the Hug Monster. Tuesday at 7 p.m. is Handelabra Live with John and sometimes Jeremy. Thursday 7 p.m. is Dolphin's Dive. Friday 1 p.m. is Sentinels Sentinels Workshop Dev Stream with John. Saturdays at 7 p.m. is Spirit Island Saturdays with sometimes myself, usually John, sometimes Seamus, sometimes Jeff Dugan, sometimes Frenzy, and sometimes you if you redeem the points reward for being a guest on Spirit Island Saturdays. And every Sunday at 7 p.m. is Tales from the Archive with another letdown. Sentinels of the Multiverse, Bottom of the Ninth, One Deck Dungeon, Aeon's End, and Spirit Island are all great Handelabra products. You should check them out. You could demo some of them and check out whether you would be interested in playing them. I greatly recommend everything that Handelabra does because they put a lot of time and work into it, and they release a finished product, not a slapshod, minimal effort, let's patch it on day one with a fake day one patch thing, like maybe some other game companies do. Not going to name any names, but, you know, there have been some. 6 p.m. Sunday. Right, yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting. We should try doing that. I mean, you could program multiplayer in 5 minutes, and it'll be a slapshot effort with a day one patch. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good night. Let's put on the usual OblivAeon music. Have a good night, everyone.